Salisbury and First Lady Salisbury, to the ministers on the platform today, to the New Fellowship Christian Church, and guests. It's an honor for me to be here today.
We're here today to celebrate originally the theme, A Man on a Mission from God. But I'm going to twist that around a little bit, because I cannot say one person without the other. I'm going to change it to a man and a woman on a mission from God. And I'm going to bring out 4 basic similarities from a scriptural perspective. The first is holiness.
Pastor, to all of the pulpit guests and everyone that makes up this assembly, it is an honor for me to come and to respond to such wonderful words of welcome. As I think about it, I'm reminded of last weekend. Last weekend I was fortunate enough to be down in Jackson, Louisiana, and spend some time at home with my mom. And
he accepted his calling, and in July of 1992, preached his first sermon. He continued to study the Word of God while attending the Tennessee School of Religion. On April 17, 1994, he was ordained by Pastor Sherman Hilton at New Hope Missionary Baptist Church. Pastor Salisbury saw the vision to start his own church. And on December the 2nd, 2001, through much prayer and fasting, he founded and organized New Fellowship Christian Church in Olive Branch, Mississippi. Under his leadership, a new state-of-the-art sanctuary was built, and the church has experienced tremendous growth spiritually and radically. Many ministers have been established
Today I have a proclamation to read, and I think you have a copy in your program, but I will read this proclamation. Whereas Reverend Dwight L. Salisbury has been a deeply committed follower of Jesus Christ, a faithful student of the Word of God, a man of prayer, and whereas Reverend Dwight L. Salisbury has been a committed minister of Jesus Christ as the pastor of New Fellowship Christian Church for 8 years, and whereas Reverend Dwight L. Salisbury was called to serve the Lord many years ago and continued to study the Word of God while attending the Tennessee School of Religion, and whereas Reverend Dwight L. Salisbury preached his first sermon in July 1992 and was ordained on April 17, 1994 by Reverend Sherman Helton at New
He's that kind of person. Amen. He's a family man. Amen. That's been set up by God. And when God set you up, amen, the devil can't pull you down. Oh, say thank you, Jesus. He's a proud pastor. He's a friend of mine and a friend of Pastor Dwight Salisbury. So I introduce to you, I'll present to others. And all that I can really tell you is that you would like to see him. Fasten your seatbelt. God is
Amen.
Church, when I think about how we are as the church, the Bible tells us that we must be concerned about one another. We got to keep one another in mind. We can't just look down on people when they mess up or believe that you're the only holy person in the church, but believe that there are somebody that needs your help. So Paul, who is the writer of this text, Paul is trying to get the church in Galatians to understand that it takes teamwork. And Paul is the one, and you know about Paul. Paul was the one who found Jesus on the road to Damascus. Paul was that one who, after he came in contact with Christ, no longer did he live against God, but he worked all the way for God. And I tell you, that's the way we ought to be in the church, that if you live for God, you got to live for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. You just can't be a Sunday morning Christian, but you got to be a Christian 24 hours a day,